Good morning.
Welcome back to another edition of Roast Beef and Bagels.
And we're actually back to roast beef and bagels.
But I'm having a bagel because I didn't feel so good yesterday. So I didn't have literally like nothing to eat all day. I like crackers and some kind of dehydration drink. It's really like, it was water with some kind of powdered stuff that has like vitamins in it. So I just wanted
Like an A1?
I don't know what it was. It was like a peach flavor. It was no sugar, but it was like tasted super sweet. I don't like super sweet stuff. But I figured I had something.
You got a compliment on his jacket and his shirt.
Well, it's the world's greatest ever. What do you expect?
I had a gift for him today, but I keep on forgetting it.
Ah.
But I will say, I'm going to give it to him today after the show, and then he's just going to wear it next week. You'll see it.
Speaking of gifts, role reversed.
Uh-oh.
I got a gift for the beef today.
Oh, my gosh.
This is a one-of-one exclusive.
I'm excited.
You should be.
I'm usually the merch guy.
He is the merch guy. But this time, I went.
Oh.
Look at that.
This is nice, bro. Look at this. That is nice.
Right?
I'm going to leave this in my car.
You can have...
Dude, I'm not even putting it back in the box.
You can put anything you want in there. Just one of those...
Probably whiskey.
Whatever stays cold, stays warm.
That's awesome. Actually, dude, it really does look good.
Right?
I don't know if you guys can see it. It looks really neat.
It's the whole thing.
Yeah, dude. I'm surprised it even fit.
Uh-huh.
That's my new cup, though. I'll tell you right now. I was just looking for one.
Came out pretty good, right?
No, it's really good. Very impressed, actually. I mean, I'm a merch guy, so I know that's a good fucking thing.
That's a one-of-one. We're not even giving it away.
Nah, we're not giving it. Certain things we keep for ourselves. I know you said you wanted to talk a little bit about local stuff, but I got a lot of stupid shit not local. Right. We'll end with the local stuff.
You saw that.
So in Los Angeles, this is. I don't even want to say it because you're gonna fucking go nuts. I'm literally gonna read this and then I'm just gonna eat and while you get crazy. In Los Angeles, they just passed a law that says that LAPD cannot pull over people that have expired tags, non-functioning lights, whatever, cracked windshields, broken side mirrors, illegal tints, loud exhaust, and missing plates because it disproportionately affects black and brown communities. Like that. I'm not even gonna say nothing else after that. I don't even know what to say to these things.
So basically, did it pass?
No, it's a law now. Yeah.
So basically, what you're saying is that you're stereotyping black and brown people to have those types of cars.
The Democrats.
But if it's a nice, clean car, no tint, perfect license and registration, you can pull them over?
Yeah.
California is so
backwards.
backwards. Did you see that? First of all, there's a commercial. I might send it to you. For the guy running for mayor, the Republican, he was listen, it's California. He was some kind of reality show person, and he's now running for mayor. But he did this whole thing. The commercial is genius, where it's like it shows the current mayor as the Joker. It was like the superheroes versus supervillains, and he was a superhero. And it shows Newsom, and it shows like people struggling, saying, like because of the horrible fires, they're like, please, it's been over a year. I just want to rebuild my home and live. And it's showing that there's so many homeless and drug addicts next to the schools. Can't you get rid of them? And it shows like Newsom saying, oh, if you were transgender, if you were illegal transgender, I can get you a free sex change. And it's genius, the commercial, genius. The guy should win on the commercial alone. Probably won't because they're over there. you could be a cup of water. If you're labeled Democrat, you're gonna win the vote. So,
All right, next crazy one, dude. You're gonna get nuts on this one too.
so as
I think from now on, I'm gonna just come up with crazy ones real quick in the beginning.
we should just move to California.
I'm just get everything for free. This one you'll appreciate. Walgreens in the south side of Chicago has been getting robbed. They're 8628 South Cottage Grove Avenue. They've been getting robbed left and right for 3 or 4 years.
Close down.
They just decided to close down.
Good.
The community is suing Walgreens. I'm trying to look at what they said exactly. For corporate abandonment. That the corporation is leaving the neighborhood because they need them there. It's a lifeline to their older and elderly people.
It's a lifeline for them to be robbed for them.
They're getting robbed left and right. They have the highest significance of theft and violent crime out of all the stores in the south side of Chicago, this Walgreens. And they're suing the Walgreens for corporate abandonment. I don't know what to say to that, bro. Don't blame the community that's doing it. You know.
Well, listen. Here's how you solve the problem. You arrest the fucking people that are robbing you.
The DA's office won't prosecute on the $500. They won't prosecute.
I don't care if it's 5 cents. You arrest these guys or girls that are doing this and think that they can get away with this on a regular basis.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
I'm glad Walgreens closed.
Me too.
I hope more of them close. And truthfully, if everything becomes online, fuck it. Then everything becomes online.
I do feel bad for the elderly people. I have to deal with it. But it's not Walgreens' fault.
No, but what the elderly people should do, instead of suing Walgreens and looking for a quick buck, go to your community board meetings, talk to the police, and demand that these people get arrested for this shit.
So they can get arrested, but the DA won't prosecute, so it's a waste of time.
Well, listen,
the law still states, but the DA said they won't prosecute.
The DA's got to go in cities like that. New York, too.
Yeah, New York, too.
What's his name? Fat Albert and the other one?
Letitia.
These people, they're fucking jokes. It's almost like a comedy show when you see, you see this. The Beef is reading this off, and what am I doing? You're laughing because
they're idiots, bro.
If you apply common sense to anything, it's ridiculous what you're hearing. Oh, if you have this type of car, we're not going to pull you over because it points out the black and brown race. Are you kidding? Listen, if I was black or brown or whatever, first of all, I think it's stupid that people get labeled by that, but it's society. Look at the camera real quick. Look at the skin tone difference. Are we labeled differently? It's ridiculous. Stupid. Ridiculous, right? Totally ridiculous. But people are getting labeled, which number one is one out there who's going to boycott me now. But it's just so stupid that this is the way society's become.
I hate it, bro.
You're going to not pull over a car because it points out to mostly brown. If I was brown or black, I'd be so pissed off and insulted.
It's segregation, dude. They're separating. They're doing things by race, which is racist. That in itself is racist. And we'll talk about the Supreme Court later because I think that's going to go long. But if you want a separation by race for anything, that's racism. And the Democrats do it all the time.
All the time. All the time.
So this goes to this. Minnesota now, right?
Well,
the
lost cause.
The Minnesota Democrats just voted. I think it was 90% because it's like 90% Democrat. Not to take dead people off the voters' registration. Yeah.
So dead people have the right to vote?
Yeah. They said they voted not to take dead people off the voters' roll. Now, I thought this was like a little crazy, bro. Like whatever. So I fact-checked it on Snoop's. And Snoop says it's partially right. But I read it. It's really right. They're just trying to not make Democrats look too bad. It's incredible. Like I and they're talking about like Trump wants to cheat. I mean, these guys.
So wait, if you're dead and you still have the right to vote, how does your vote count? Someone says, "Oh, Mr. Smith is dead 30 years, but he would have voted Democrat, so we're going to vote Democrat."
Unbelievable. The other thing is But we'll go back. We'll go back to California. I actually did this back to back. I didn't notice. So you heard of the Nick Shirley Act?
Oh yes.
Okay. Do you want to take
Well,
it?
it's fairly new. Right?
It didn't start
did
yet.
It pass?
No, not yet.
It's a new act to stop independent journalists
From investigating
crimes
that the government has.
Investigating the truth too. It's against the government.
Right.
So the government is looking to stop people like you and I from looking into things that they're doing illegally.
Right. So and Trump's the dictator.
No kings, huh? No kings. Let's get a protest going for that, people.
It's so crazy. The Nick Shirley fucking act.
The Nick Shirley act. He totally exposed Minnesota
and California.
And
now.
Apparently, California is worse than Minnesota.
Dude, that guy's gonna. Worse. I hate to say it. I don't mean it, but he's gonna end up dead. Dude, he keeps this up. Yeah, show.
I think so.
They're gonna get rid of that dude.
It's sad because look at what they did to our boy Charlie Kirk, and that's the risk you run with Democrats. I mean,
they talk about us, but it's not us. Dude.
Look, dude. We didn't even talk about it because we were off last week. Fucking, what was this? The third attempt on Trump?
And they're saying it's a fix.
Of course, they're always saying it's staged and fixed. Listen, all I have to say is this, and I'm not wishing anything bad on anyone. If something happens to a Democrat, don't be surprised.
I'll be upset.
You guys are poking a bear. And there's a lot of crazies on both sides, right?
100%.
So the crazies are the ones that are making these attempts on Trump. They're the crazies, right? And they're coming out of their crazy shell. Don't think for 1 minute there's crazies on the other side that are sitting there saying, I'm going to get these fuckers back. Because it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
What I don't like, dude, is they're saying that the right is violent. But let me just give you some statistics, dude. Fuck who gets shot or not. Just let's realize 90% of all guns in America are owned by the right. There are over fucking 7 million guns in America that the right owns. If there was violence, you would fucking know. There's no violence from this. I don't consider myself actually right. I'm a libertarian, but my point is the conservatives, they don't do that. They're very rare, very rare.
There's so much. It's so sad that politics has divided this world so much. It's not even just here in the U.S. It's everywhere. And I've told you, and I said this a million times on the show, it's social media's fault. Everybody became a keyboard warrior, including us.
Yeah.
Right? We've become a keyboard warrior, and this is your safe space to say whatever you want and do whatever you want to do. And then the biggest repercussion you have is what? Someone blocking you or unfriending you or whatever. Right?
But the thing I don't get to is we try to fact check each other as much as possible. That's the first thing. The second thing is we know that this is our opinion. And then we state it. This is our opinion. When we're doing the show with something specific, that's the fact. But then we're giving our opinion. CNN talks opinion all the time. There's zero fact. It's crazy. A lot of these guys. That guy who's the opposite of Nick Shirley, the liberal guy. Dude, I can't stand him. Dude, there's almost nothing he says is true. He'll take one cherry-picked fact and work his whole story around it. I can't remember his name. I would give him a plug. I don't give a shit. But I don't know. The other thing is, I know you like this too, because back to fucking global warming, because I know you like that.
Yeah. It's May. It's freezing out. Global warming. Wait, you said it's no more global warming.
No, it's called climate change because they know that it's getting cooler. But Amazon, this is funny. They actually, I seen it on a short, but I looked at it. I tried to search it. I found it to be true. So Amazon is using diesel engines. Diesel engines is probably the worst engine you could use to make the electricity for their electric trucks. It's incredible, dude. Like they don't get it, dude. They just don't get it.
That's hysterical. Well, don't people know any type of fuel? I mean, any type of electric stuff needs some form of fuel to generate it.
Yeah.
But I don't think people grasp that part.
And I seen a guy talk. It was him, Elon, but Elon didn't say it. It's him, Elon, and some other guy, and they were talking about the solar panels, right? I thought this was interesting. He says, the solar panels only work 17% of the time. They're dormant most of the time. Not because it's built that way, because of the sun. The sun only really gets absorbed into those solar panels 17% of the time during the day. After they're filled or after it's not hot enough, even though the sun's out, they don't absorb. So I thought that was interesting too. I thought that they constantly was drawing heat from the sun, no matter what degree it was, or if it was cold, or if it was, as long as the sun was out. And they were saying, no, if it's too cold, they don't absorb as much. If it's raining when the sun's out, it's not the same. It's crazy. I didn't know that.
And you also, you still get an electric bill even though you have solar panels.
Yeah, but it's not as
it's
big
not
as
as high. It's not as, because something needs to generate the solar panels in order for it to work. And everything. It's got to be connected somewhere, right? In order
right. It's got to be plugged, right? It's got to be plugged in somewhere.
There's got to be some kind of connection. So there's still electricity, right? With all this green initiative, does it cut back? Yes.
Yeah. To me, I don't care. Yeah, it's fine if you want it. I just don't force nobody to do it.
Right. That's what I say. Don't force people.
Now, this is the difference between Democrats and Republicans, too. This is a quick one. So you know the Lincoln Pool, right? The Lincoln Pool in front of the Washington Monument?
Yes.
Yeah. So when Obama was in office, there was a bunch of leaks. There were cracks and there were leaks. They couldn't keep the water fresh. They couldn't keep it filtered so it could look clear. So he put a recreation order in for it to save, like a national parks bill. They gave him $34 million to stop the leak.
Okay.
It didn't stop the leak. It just didn't. It was really bad.
Wow, it's a big investment.
Yeah.
Okay.
So hold on. Oh, come on, my phone. Oh, here we go. Biden, after it didn't work with the Obama money ran out, Biden gave $300 million to repair it because he wanted to fix it. It was like bad. 300. So right now it's $300 million, and $34 million. So that's $334 million that went to this thing. Still didn't fix it. Trump came in. He called this guy who's good with like pools, like regular pools, like house pools. He spent $2 million. They did an industrial swimming pool liner with this $2 million, and there's no leak no more. I looked it up. It's 100% true.
Wait. Hold on. I want to go back. Okay. After Obama invested $34 million, did Trump's first term invest or no?
No, because the money was still there. It was allocated for a long period of time. So it's not $34 million up front. It's over like a 7-year or whatever.
So basically, throughout the time, the funds ended. Then Biden re-upped it to $300,
and they spent $100 million a year on the last 3 years of his presidency, and they couldn't fix it either.
And then
Trump came in
from A1 pool control,
right? And it was called an industrial pool liner. It's like a very, very thick, sludgy type paint. It does take away from the amount of water, right? So I'm just saying, like, say it's five. It
wasn't deep anyway. That was
probably like two
half deep. I think it was
about a foot, 2 foot. So now it's probably, if it was 2 foot, it'll be 1 foot and like but it won't leak no more, and it stays in. The pool looks nice. You can use a filter again and all. But that's the difference between liberalism and conservatism. Liberals just throw money at the thing. They don't care how much it costs because the taxpayers are paying for it. Conservatives have a tendency to want to save as much taxpayer money as possible. Speaking of that, just to let you fuckers know out there, the ballroom, Trump's administration asked for $1 billion. And they're saying, oh, I thought the ballroom was free. Do you know why they asked for $1 billion? Did you read about it?
No, but I heard about it, but I don't know the details. I wanted to bring that up today.
So the ballroom itself, the structure of the ballroom is being funded by private funds. The $1 billion is for security measures within the ballroom for the president.
So was that an unforeseen expense, like, because it wasn't spoken about in the beginning?
I don't know if the ruling from the Supreme Court changed the way you're supposed to be funded. If you get private funding for security for the president, to me, that's shady. Because if the person doesn't want to really secure the president, God forbid, I don't know. That I don't know.
So the $1 billion is for security?
Only for security. So they're going to have a bulletproof room. They're going to have an escape hatch. They're going to have a tunnel. All that is going to get paid for by the $1 billion. You understand?
We're in trouble now. We're surrounded.
You hate it.
This is not going to be good.
You hate it.
So it looks like the Vikers are in town.
You hate it.
All right, so I wanted to bring that up because I wasn't sure if something changed along the way, and if it changed after the assassination attempt that happened at the hotel, because it seemed like that story seemed to surface after the assassination attempt.
That makes sense.
So I wasn't sure.
Bulletproof vests, tunnels, bulletproof wall, security exits, fucking cameras. Actually, I don't even think $1 billion is a lot for all that.
So the ballroom itself is still going to be funded the way it was originally intended to be funded.
100%.
But
the $1 billion is only for the security measures after it's built. And I think it should be paid for by the taxpayer because it's our president. I'm not a big tax guy. And I don't think $1 billion is a lot of money for like I can't imagine bulletproof glass for a car, dude, is like $50,000 just for a fucking car.
I'd rather spend money.
They don't care.
No, I'd rather spend money on a ballroom than illegal immigrants and giving them cell phones and medical and all that other stuff. That to me is a waste of our taxpayer dollars because it's not doing anything for Americans. At least this ballroom is going to protect our elected leaders of our world and not have to worry about these other nations and all this other crap that we want to give our money away to. It's being funded to Americans, for Americans, this ballroom.
And dude, the ballroom has been wanted by Nixon, Carter, Reagan, Clinton, Obama. This is not a new plan. He's the only one that's going to get it done. There's a difference.
Do you hear beeps?
Oh, maybe it's the door. There's a lot of noise today.
No, it's these stupid fucking bikes.
He hates them.
It blows the concentration because they come gangbusting in like they own the place.
And we try to get here early enough because we know they're coming.
But now that the weather's getting warmer,
maybe we should listen to Little Bagels and change it around once in a while. Also,
Little Bagel says we shouldn't be on location here.
Yeah.
She said that we should
keep
go
it
to
moving.
Different places. We should do in front of Boardwalk Cafe. They have the tables in front.
We can do it. Maybe next week. If it's not raining. No. If it's not raining next week, we'll do that. And they got the same type of food.
Bagels and roast beef. See, that's the bite. It's these things.
It's like maybe it's a GPS. And the other thing, before he starts getting a Hochul, because he's going to go off on a Hochul for like 20 minutes. So the Supreme Court ruled in Virginia that gerrymandering.
See? Fucking bikers.
Gerrymandering by race.
That was very close.
We were here to help you, don't worry. Well, gerrymandering by race is in itself racist and illegal.
Racist. And who's the one judge that said it wasn't?
The liberals.
The black girl that just got in.
Yeah. First of all, she's fucking
shot.
She's horrible.
Shot.
So just like always, the Democrats say they switched. They didn't switch. They still want segregation. And what's really funny, dude, is that if you look online, I'm sure you see all these liberals and Democrats are saying that the Supreme Court is racist. No, the Supreme Court was making sure it is not racist, because if we make a district just for blacks, that means we'd be able to make a district just for whites or just for Chinese or just for that's what it is. And I think I said this to you too. They want a democracy. So a democracy is that in itself. If you get enough people to vote, they can take away your right. Our country is a constitutional republic where the Constitution protects our rights no matter what anybody else thinks or likes. That's the difference. And the liberal judges on the Supreme Court, which I feel bad for, they are people that like democracy. The right on the thing is want liberty and a constitutional republic, which we are. So they're not being racist by saying that you shouldn't do by race. Bless you.
Thank you.
Because you shouldn't do anything by race.
You shouldn't.
And it's still, and dude, I can't. They're going after Clarence Thomas. I don't understand why.
How can they go after a black guy? Isn't that racist?
Yeah, they're saying he's racist because he's letting the white people vote. I don't understand what that means. Everybody can vote. There's no one's getting their fucking vote taken away. No.
I mean, I'm not as good as Beef, but in a way, some of this is actually starting to backfire already, because apparently there's a black woman Republican, because of a gerrymandering in one of the states, is going to beat an older white Democrat man.
You gotta love it.
That was on CNN, and Beef would have been all over that, making notes on it.
Yeah. You gotta
I
love
just happened to catch it on a clip on Instagram, and they were going over it, and they mentioned it and how it's apparently going to backfire in certain instances, and this was one of them, where they're saying it was a black woman who was a Republican is going to beat out a white older man Democrat in a particular thing because of the gerrymandering.
That's great.
So, but you want to go on with Hochul?
Go ahead. This is all you.
So Hochul's an idiot. Let's just start off with that.
That is true.
So this week she was, and I don't know if it passed yet. This is where I always, again, not as good as beef. She's doing something and she's labeling them super speeders, right?
I don't know
First of all, the speed limit in New York is dropped down to most streets are 25 miles an hour. Some are 20 if it's school zones. So I mean, 20 miles an hour is pretty slow. And there's, you know, Mandami, who's taxing everybody. He's putting up more speed cameras everywhere to get more money out of people. You know, it's totally ridiculous. New York is becoming a financial drain on anyone who lives here.
Right.
So
they're making it more unaffordable.
They're making
trying to
it
help.
very unaffordable. I mean, and listen, that one of those guys is moving out. I forgot what his name was.
The billionaire.
One of the billionaires. He's had it, and more are going to follow. He's going to Miami. He already said it. He's done. So Hochul now going after quote unquote super speeders. So for people who rack up multiple speeding, the Stop Super Speeders Act.
And if you accumulate 16 or more speeding tickets in a 12-month period, in some cases, you will get 11 points.
12, your license is suspended. Yeah. And then it takes a year and a half, no, 2 years now, right?
Yeah.
They changed that to 2. 2 years to get off your license. But what she's saying is, no dictators, no kings.
But that's what she's doing.
She's going to put a device in your car which will limit your speed. So your privately owned vehicle is going to be controlled by a government. No dictators, no kings, right?
But they stand up for King Charles and clap.
So someone is going to make a determination on how fast you can drive. Now listen, is reckless driving good? No, right? We get it. There's kids, there's people in the street. You don't want to risk your life crossing the street. I get it. You can't control the a-holes that do donuts on street corners and cause a ruckus in neighborhoods. You can't control them asshole bicyclists or motorcyclists that do wheelies up and down major boulevards, causing traffic blockages and danger to people. But you're going to put a device in a standard hardworking American's car because, maybe they got a gas foot problem. So then do it the right way. Suspend their license. And guess what? If they get pulled over, arrest them. Don't let these DAs let them walk on bullshit. Arrest them. Let them do some time. Let them think about it. Maybe there should be a minimum 2-year sentence for them because 2 years your license is suspended anyway. So just keep them off the road for 2 years. Our taxpayers are paying for these fucking criminals anyway. Might as well just leave them in jail, right? But you want to do this to us. You want to put a device in our car where if we have 11 points, we shouldn't be driving. Right? So where's that making any sense? We shouldn't be driving anyway. If you're going to take 11 points, it strictly says your license is revoked. So I can't drive. But you're going to put a device in my car when I can't drive, and you think this is going to eliminate or stop the super speeders. And you can't control people on bicycles, motorcycles, donuts. You can't control any of that.
And you have to pay for the device.
Oh, and we have to pay. So we have to pay when a king or dictator does something to our privately owned car.
Right.
Makes a lot of sense.
It's incredible.
And you know what's even worse? The idiots that vote for these people. And I'm sorry, but you are an idiot. If you vote for this stuff, then you're just as dumb as these acts and these bills or these laws that they're trying to pass. You get what you vote for. You want to vote for high taxes and vote for Mandami because you think everything's for free. So far, nothing has been for free. Nothing. And nothing will be for free. Nothing.
It comes out of the taxpayer.
It comes out. Well, no. And if there's no tax money there, what are they going to do? Raise your taxes
on us,
right?
The billionaires are leaving.
They always keep saying, "Oh, it's only an extra percent or 0.5%." But you know what? Every politician that says that, it goes from 1% to 2% to 3% to 10% to 20%. So are you just going to be working to give all of your money to the government? Because if that's the case, I suggest everyone right now stop working.
Yes.
I suggest to everyone I suggest to everyone stop working and just live off government assistance. Why bother working, right?
The problem is if everybody lives off government assistance, guess what, dude? There is no government because there's no money coming in.
Yeah, but maybe the people on welfare got something to it. Maybe they know better, right? Because they get everything handed to them on a silver platter.
Dude. How does somebody that's on public assistance in total get like $10,000 a month in subsidies? We're working our asses off. I don't make fucking nowhere near $10,000 a month.
You know why they're getting it? Because of us. Yeah. We work.
And they don't even thank us.
We don't get a thank you card.
Not a thank you card, nothing. Not
Christmas gift,
Christmas,
box of
birthday.
Cookies, nothing. We don't get nothing.
They don't subscribe to us. They don't do nothing.
They don't subscribe to us. Because if they did, they probably wouldn't like what we're saying.
Right? They would shut us or they boycott us.
They would boycott us and try to shut us down.
Bastards.
So I mean, I think Hochul's an idiot. I always thought she was an idiot. Listen, the day she came out and said that black kids don't know what a laptop is,
It's the racist thing I've heard.
anyone that listens to someone who think about it, that's their mindset. That's what these people are thinking. And when they accidentally come out and say it publicly, it's because that's what they always think. It's second nature to
And they
come
don't go
out with
after them,
bullshit
dude.
like
The
that.
media don't go after them.
No, what I don't understand is everything when they label black and brown, no, they don't have repercussion for what they say. Joe Biden says, if you don't vote for me, you're not black.
I don't even know what the hell
And
that
then
means.
the black community came out in droves to vote for him. They're telling you to your face. They're telling you to your face. Which I wanted to talk about something else.
Right.
Another clip I saw on Instagram, and maybe I'm wrong. Do the black and Hispanic communities have rifts with one another because the Hispanics are mostly conservative?
Now they're moving to the right.
So I saw this black woman saying that Hispanics are misled by the words communism and socialism, and it's nothing but misinformation because that's what Republicans are feeding them. And the Hispanic woman's, response to that was,
I lived in Cuba. I right.
it was directed mostly towards the Cuban Americans. This is where my family came from, so we know firsthand what's going on in Cuba. But she also said that the black and brown people, she said, I can bring up years of things that they signed into when they voted for these people. Like when what's her name? Kamala did the arresting in California.
She arrested almost everybody, black and brown.
So the woman said the difference between the blacks and the Hispanics, the Hispanics believe in hard working for the kids and for the future of the children.
Very family oriented too.
They're family oriented and their religious values. She said those are the major differences between the Hispanics and the brown community. And she said this is why we lean conservative. She said because conservatives think in this manner. So I'll be honest with you, I was totally confused by the clip because I always thought that it was, I hate to say it, like just term it this way, the minority community, will say the Hispanic, black, brown, and the white community voted differently on things. There's a lot of, don't get me wrong, a lot of white liberals, but most
Cubans are very conservative too.
Apparently most Hispanics
now
are very conservative.
I think Trump got the most.
Even Mexicans. And the Mexican community got this beef with Trump with ICE and immigration.
That's not all.
Which, by the way, did you see, and I'm sure you did, Trump is fucking classic, bro. He renamed ICE to NICE. This way, when they call them
National
NICE agents instead of ICE agents.
That's why they hate him, though.
Dude.
You know that, right? That's why they hate him.
It's a listen, he's a businessman, so it's a marketing genius move.
But that's the reason why they can't stand him.
He renamed, he added national, right? In front of it.
National
immigration, whatever.
And customs enforcement.
I was like, are you shitting me right now? And it was now, you got to call them the NICE agents instead of the ICE agents because that's the name of them.
And they're gonna change their uniform and everything. They're gonna say NICE on the back.
It's gonna say NICE.
That's why they can't stand them, bro.
What a home run that was.
It's like, but you know what's funny, dude? I've been watching a lot of clips on like ICE is not a big deal that much anymore. You know, it's out of the cycle. But
of course, it's not the buzzword right now. It's something else
because they just control it. But I seen a woman talking to some like random person, like us, like what we do, like just a podcast real quick. And the woman was like, why are they stopping people? They're not law enforcement. And the guy said, yes, they are. Enforcement's in their name. They're immigration enforcement. She goes, that's not law enforcement. Like the woman didn't even know. She was like 21. She didn't even know that they were law enforcement.
Well, listen, you can't. Unfortunately, younger generation, it's thoughtless to try to talk to them.
Oh, I got one more. No, I didn't write it down. This one you're gonna be really mad at because the little bagels. Listen to this. So I don't know what state. I'm sure we can Google it. I don't know what state. Graduating high school. This one woman, student, is interviewing other students, having them read something. Did you see that, bro? You see it? But so it's just like, here, read this for the camera. They're doing like a graduation thing, like for like the senior book, whatever. Dude, none of them can read. Dude, none of them. Dude, none of them. There was like 20 people that she gave this thing to. I'm sure there were more, but none of them could read. And if they could read, it's like I read. I'm dyslexic, so I have to read slow. But either they can't read, they read slow, they mispronounce words. They had one person actually had to sound out 4 words, and it was simple, like, oh, to the graduating class, blah blah blah, this type of stuff. It was not hard. And what she did is at the end, I guess they didn't know it. They said this is. She said this is what our high school system in this state is producing. I had to show it to you. I'm graduating. This is horrible, dude. They suspended the girl. She can't go to graduation.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. I gotta look that up. Yeah, dude, it's crazy, dude. I didn't believe it at first. I seen it. I said, this is something for fucking Facebook or whatever. And I looked it up. It's 100% true. It just happened though, because it's May. It just started.
So there was something, and this is no disrespect to the people of either Mississippi or Missouri, where they did the state levels of reading in the educational system, and now again, no slight on any state, but there was comparison between, I think it was Mississippi and California. Now, California self-proclaimed financial capital of the world state, which they're not.
They're not reading over in California.
Dude, it said the educational system in Mississippi is higher overall averages than the educational system in California. So to let you know where your money's being spent and what it's being spent on in states like California versus Mississippi. Again, no slight on any state, but just to prove a point, where California is wasting money on transgender illegal immigrants and Mississippi's investing in the kids.
Well, did you see the poop app for California?
No.
So you didn't watch the debate between Newsom and DeSantis? It was a while ago. Just like they got on stage.
Was it recent?
No, it was a while ago. It was a long time ago. But the clips are starting to come out now. So, dude, there's a poop app in California. It like shit. But it's in San Francisco. Right? And there's like these little, the little pins, like a map pin. Like when you do, there's little pins where the shit is. And it tells people where it is so that way they can avoid it. Dude, the whole map of San Francisco, the whole map was just pins of shit. Newsom had nothing to say. He had nothing to say. I couldn't believe it.
Is there anything in Florida?
No, I don't know. No, I guess the app is just for California. I guess someone created this. So what you do is if you say you're walking down the street.
DeSantis pulled it up?
Yeah. So say you're walking down the street, right? And they shit here, right? So you pin the shit. You do it. Like we all contribute, whatever, And then it just keeps, dude, there's nowhere to walk according to this fucking thing. Dude, it's the funniest fucking thing. I couldn't believe it. It's incredible. What goes on in California, and they have the balls to say that they're the number 1 state is incredible.
I think they should totally branch off, just become your own country.
Yeah. Newsom's like, we're the first largest economy in America. No, you're not.
He says that they're the largest economy.
Texas, 100%.
Well, listen,
I think Texas don't owe anything. California owes $1.5 trillion.
I hate to say anything, and I've been not against beef, but doubting beef between Texas and apparently now Miami seems to be where a lot of these big businesses are pointing to go. So maybe between Miami and Florida,
the fucking Wall Street's going to go there. They're going there a little at a time.
Well, it's the Texas Stock Exchange. I couldn't believe it.
You're going to see these fucking.
I couldn't believe
Jamie Dimon's already put half his fucking people over there, dude. New York's done, dude. New York's done. And you don't want to leave, but you're going to have to leave.
I don't want to leave. I actually, as much as I hate what's happening in New York, I love New York. I'm a New Yorker. I see it bought like the bikes, the noise.
It drives him crazy.
It drives me crazy, but you know what? I'd have a hard time not dealing with it. You know what I mean? It makes me nuts, but if it was peace and quiet, I think that would bother me more.
Oh, no, dude. You're going to
maybe Tito got the right idea of Florida.
Yeah, dude.
All right, Tito, we're coming down to Florida. On that note, everyone. Oh wait! Special thank you to Bill Goldberg.
And Goldberg. Yes, Goldberg. Yeah.
Bill Goldberg. Our boy Beef met him. If those of you who didn't see the short,
put the picture right there.
For those who didn't see the short, definitely check out our short. I'll try to put the short. Maybe I can put a clip of the short in too. But the Beef met Goldberg, and if you listen to what Goldberg says, he says, "I'm playing the part of Bagels now."
Yeah. He took over for the day. And no one's going to say shit to Goldberg. So
I'm not going to say shit to Goldberg. He might spear me.
He actually said that he would come on. I know he's a pessimist about it. I sent Mr. Goldberg the
Commercial I made
on his he's got it's called Goldberg Garage.
Goldberg Garage series, right?
Yeah.
So try to catch it.
Yeah.
We'll put some information
right here. And he was a great. Let me tell you something. One of the nicest guys. I don't really try to get into my health too much, but I was going through an anxiety attack when I met him, and literally, dude, the guy hugged me. He said, "Come here, give me a hug," and he hugged me, and he told me that he goes through anxiety a lot as well, especially as he's gotten older. His main trigger is claustrophobic. Like if he feels like if he can't get out or whatever, he was telling me. He said, so he understands what I was going through. Dude, he stood with me a good 10 minutes and there was a line too. We waited like an hour on the line for him. But he spent every moment, like there were kids, he was talking to them, they were taking pictures. Dude, he was signing baseballs, footballs, anything that someone gave him. One of the nicest people I ever met. I also met Richard Rawlings. I think he did not do a promo for us. Much different character. I know he doesn't know him too much.
Yeah.
But he said he would come on, but I know that he would come on for a fee. Like he told me to contact his people. He gave me his card for, I guess, his agent, I guess it would be. But Goldberg said, I think Goldberg's main residence now is in Long Island. He said he would come on, just try to reach out to him. But I'll be honest with you, I was still going through the anxiety attack. I should have asked him for his email. He would have gave it to me. And I didn't. So I have to contact him through the work and stuff. And we'll see how it goes.
So big thank you.
He might be out here.
Thank you to Goldberg.
Great guy.
Dude, I wonder how Goldberg would take if the bikers pulled up and made all this.
He got nuts. He would spear them.
I would try to spear him too.
Dude, he subscribed too.
Did he? Yeah. Oh, I got to check our new subscription list.
Yeah, he said he was going to subscribe. I gave him the card. Oh, by the way,
we got to fix those cards though.
By the way, I went somewhere. I've been giving out the cards. Like I say, I went to AC Ducey on Metro in Forest Hills. It's someplace I also go a lot. Time my coworkers, whatever. It's a nice place, Irish pub. So we know a couple of the people there, and one of the bartenders is very nice. I think her name is Jamie. She's a very nice woman. So she was interested. She wanted to. I gave Skinner a shirt. She wanted to ask for a shirt. So I'm making a shirt now that says AC Ducey here in the back. And I gave her a card, and I went there Thursday, and she said the card's not working.
The QR code.
So I said, I know we got to make it bigger. She says, no, I don't think it's that. She actually told me to tell you this because I said I don't handle that. You do. She said when you put the phone down, the phone catches the faces. It's not catching the QR code. It's trained to catch the faces. So she doesn't think that it's the QR code's wrong. She thinks that the faces are distracting the phone.
So what I think we should do is the card should have the roast beef and bagels on one side. The back should just be the QR code by itself.
Well, when you make it, send them to me, and then when we finish these cards, I still got like 500 fucking cards. When these cards,
I think the front should just be the image without the QR code, and the back should be the. To be honest with you too, I think I would just put the YouTube one. I mean, because that's where you want to get most of your stuff from, right?
Yeah. So that's fine. Just to put the YouTube right in the middle, I guess. Right in the middle,
just a big QR code.
Make sure it works, and then I'll
be honest with you too. We should probably put the QR code separate on a T-shirt. Like if we're gonna do the front crest,
I'll make that the QR code.
QR code on the crest in the front,
all right,
and then the thing in the back.
Maybe we'll try that.
If we see, because I know some of the things that make the T-shirts offer even something on the sleeve. You could put maybe the QR code even on the sleeve.
Yeah.
As well. I mean,
we could definitely do it on the hat too. Probably put it on the hat, like here.
Because I think maybe I didn't think about that with the faces, but that could be it. Maybe like when you're trying to scan something with your phone.
Yeah.
We got to do something with the QR codes, so it's today's day and age. Everyone just it's easier.
Dude, just before we go, so my little roast beef's boyfriend's a good guy. He's come on the show a couple of times. He did a couple of shorts with us. He's a big Knicks fan, right? So I was with him yesterday, and I said to him, "It's not here yet, but I got you something. I did a Knicks and roast beef and bagels collaborative hat. So it's us in the same pose, but with all Knicks shit." He's like, "Dude, I can't wait for it to come, and I'm gonna wear that shit for good luck for the rest of the time."
They're up 3-0 against Philly.
Yeah,
round 2.
I think that the hat will be in today. Maybe I'll take a picture. If I can take a picture and it comes in today, we'll put it here. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if it's in yet.
Well, listen, thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing everyone again next week.
Ciao. This is going to be my everyday cup. I am. You know what? I got a Stanley, dude. The Stanley's just so big.